Well, it's nearly 36 years since the Stone Roses mega gig at Spike Island in 1990. But what was it really like? And was it as legendary as everyone says? Here's the truth about Spike Island from someone who was there. So, the first thing I remember is that there was just tons of hanging about. We got the train from Liverpool Central to Widnes, which is as glamorous as you'd imagine, and then spend the next 8 hours sitting in a field getting bored. There was a DJ called Frankie Bones on who kept saying, "This is Frankie Bones from New York." But apart from that, there was nothing to do. The second thing, and the most interesting thing to me, is that while most of us turned up in the standard uniform of flares, kickers, Stone Roses t-shirt, Inspiral Carpets t-shirt, I spotted a group of about 30 Manx mix-ex in white jeans, Adidas old school trainers, such as Superstar, and for the lads, short hair. Now, bear in mind we'd all had long hair and curtains for the last year and a half. This was a radical departure. Third thing was that when the band came on, I realised that live music didn't sound as good as records. So while there was a huge amount of energy in the audience, the band themselves didn't sound that great. Something that I think is really important about Spike Island, and isn't said enough, is that while it's considered the Woodstock of our generation, it was actually the end of something rather than the high point. 36 years later, how do I feel about Spike Island? Well, I'm really glad I went, because it was a huge pop culture event, and one, if you grew up then, you had to be at. But don't listen to people my age who will tell you how wonderful it was.